Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day in the market today, yesterday. Yesterday was a good day. I think we closed up 500 and something points today, down a little bit, but had a pretty good opportunity to sell some things today and buy some things. So we did some selling yesterday, especially. Did cost average some things this yesterday and today. So we're going to take a look at our portfolio. We'll talk about those things, those sales, and we'll take a look at what's going on in the market tonight and see what's going on as far as our day for tomorrow to close out the week. It's been a good week for the short week. We had a really good start to the week and first 2 days, and actually was up most of the day today, but the market did kind of sell off towards the end when Mr. President Trump talked about he's going to have a meeting tomorrow about China, so press conference tomorrow about China. So we'll see how that goes, but that's what caused the market to kind of sell off towards the end of the day today. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our portfolio and see what's going on with that. So here's our portfolio. As you can see here, we did close in the red pretty much on most everything. You can see here we did have a lot of green over here, but did sell off towards the end of the day. Most of them ended up in the red. Our airlines, DAL, which is Delta, and Southwest Airlines, we actually sold those yesterday. Had to finally sell those. We couldn't hold them any longer. We were up too much. I was getting a little hoggish on those. So sold that Delta at 26% gain. And then I sold sold it at 26.10, which was a 15% gain. And the LUV, which is Southwest, we sold that at 33.48, and that was a 26% gain. Very good gains. We didn't have that very long, maybe a month or so. So we were pleased to go ahead and get that kind of money in that shorter period of time, especially. Had a pretty good bid. We cost averaged several times on those, so we did have a pretty good size share count there on both of those. So that was a good bit of cash that we got to the sideline. Actually sitting at about 49% cash now. So got plenty of cash on the side. Actually sold VTI finally, that other half of our VTI. We sold that at a 4% gain yesterday as well. So a lot of selling yesterday. We did buy a little bit of a EXAS yesterday, cost averaging that a little bit. We actually turned around and actually sold that one today. So that was good that we were cost averaging. We were able to sell it today for a pretty good gain on that one. I think it was about 5 or 6% on that one. So good day yesterday for selling. Good day today selling. We did add today to one of our stocks today. We bought CLF. We bought MPC, and again sold EXAS today. So did add to our CLF and our MPC. Getting pretty close to even on those. We were in the green a little bit on the MPC, but we dropped a little bit today, so we cost averaged a little bit more on that one. And that's going to be a good bit of cash if we get that one sold. Cliff's a good bit of cash as well, so we've got two there that we might be able to sell pretty soon. All right, so those two are the next ones that are in line to sell at this point in time. But other than that, we had a couple squeezed out green. Novavax did drop a little bit today. Got down to about 44.60, so it closed close to the bottom there. Very low volume. Last time I checked, looks like the average volume 10 million, and looks like it only traded about 5 million today. So Novavax, no news. You'll watch that volume, it'll drop off, and it's going to be kind of hard to hold with no news. I'm expecting this thing to keep dropping. Could be wrong. They keep coming out with some kind of news, so they may have some more to give here. If it comes out with the FDA approval, That's going to make it go back up probably close to that 60 range again, I would think. But that's going to be some good news that's going to last, because that's going to mean they'll get that into the market, and then that's when they'll start pulling in some revenue from that. So maybe time to get in when that approval comes out, but I'd like to be in it before the announcement comes out. All right, so that's where we're at today. EXAS, we sold that one today at 85.20. And so we did a good job on that because it did drop towards the end of the day. We'll get back in that one, probably around 80 or so. We'll start buying that one again. Okay. All right, so that's what we look like on that. Let's go ahead and jump over to take a look at what's going on in the market. Okay. What I see here is a bunch of reds. So again, Trump is going to hold this press conference tomorrow. That's the thing that dropped that market at the end of the day. We were up pretty good bit today for a while, but it turned around and dropped at the end of the day when he talked about the press conference. They're not real happy about the Hong Kong situation, so, and of course the virus situation. But we'll see what he says tomorrow. It is Friday. You know how Fridays are. Sometimes we have to worry about people selling on Fridays. We've sold a lot this week. We're having a good week. Got a lot of cash on the sidelines, so I'm ready to buy tomorrow if we've got a good drop in anything. So we'll be looking for those opportunities. Let's take a look at Asia. Dow futures is down 146, S&P down 14, and the NAS down 33 right now. Asia, we read across the board on that one as well. Nothing major going on there, it doesn't look like. So we'll just keep an eye on the Hong Kong situation. Hong Kong's down about 1% right now. Let's check today. This was today. 147 is what we ended up down in the Dow. Oil jumps more than 2%. So it was up today. Looks like it's down a little bit now. But it's still up there at 33 and 35 on the Brent. So a lot better than it was. Just watch that. Let's see if it can continue to go up and pull up our MPC. MPC, like I said, very close to even, so wouldn't take too many good days there, and we could possibly sell that one. I'd like to get anywhere from 4 to 6% on what I've got out there right now. All right. So tomorrow, tomorrow we're going to just be looking for opportunities to buy something. If it dips, we're going to try to hold out till towards the end of the day, if possible. Don't want to buy too early. Going to wait for that press conference. I'm not sure what time that's going to be, but we'll wait for anything before we do anything till he gets through talking about the China situation. So look for sanctions or something on that, and who knows how they'll come back at us. But this market, that's the thing. One of the things I've been concerned about with the market is that kind of news, and it's going to kind of, we were doing pretty good with the turn up. But any kind of China news could start turning this thing back down, or at least stalling it out. It did have a good run, though. Can't complain. We had 2 solid good days, and then today was even good for a while, and it just kind of sold off at the end. So we can't complain. But going to try to get back in EXAS around 80. Novavax's got a long ways to go before we can get back in that one. Cost averaging on CLF a little bit more if I can. That's going to be the game plan there. Getting pretty good size share allotment there, so I want to be careful with that. But other than that, we're just real good week. Want to just kind of, if we can hold even tomorrow, that'd be great. But if we don't, we'll just we'll go with the flow and try to find us something to buy that we can possibly sell next week. All right, well, you have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. We'll get back on here Sunday night sometime and look what's going on in the market and then get ready for the week. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking that button right here. Thanks.